What's up, everybody? Got a quick little Temu haul. Did pick up 2 motorcycles from Macari for my action figures. I want to get a variety of 1/12, 1/10 scale motorcycles if I can. I don't want the same bike. I want to get a kind of a variety, especially to use with my Cobra Dreadnought team. They were like a Mad Max type team, and they had some variety and stuff, and I just want to kind of keep it a little different. But we'll get started. I apologize. We'll get started with the Temu haul first. A lot of people seem to like those the best when I find little things on their site by utilizing their app. I do get asked a lot of times why I don't put the link to some of the items in there. First of all, I don't use the website. I use the actual app on my phone. So there's really no links to it. Secondly, these things come and go at a rapid rate. I'm on there a lot throughout the week, so I'll see some stuff. But if your intentions is to put this in your cart, wait a couple days, put something else in your cart, wait a couple days, you're gonna see if things remain in your cart, you'll get notified where it is already sold out. A lot of this stuff is super cheap. It's cheaply made. Sometimes I get lucky on some, and sometimes I don't. It's just the nature of the beast. But what I pay for some of these things, it's well worth it. And to be honest, it's kind of fun, especially if you don't look at the description or the pictures and order something, and it's not at all what you expected. But every once in a while, I do come across some good deals and such. But they just run out of stock real quickly. Like these shelves right here, they go super quick. And I'll show you why in a moment, why they go pretty quick. And about a month later, they might restock with some more. And I've learned quick, like if I see 2 or 3 things that I like, I'm going to go ahead and grab them 3 things, put it in my cart, get it out. It's not like I'm in a super rush. It ships all the way, I guess, from China. I haven't really looked at the mail carrier, but it does show where it departs airports and such. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll get to the items, but I did want to address why I'm not putting links into the video, because I don't want people thinking I'm just not doing that. But we're going to use our Dreadnought today is Ripper, and he'll help us with some scale size with some of these things. So let's take this stand off, and these stands are awesome. I'm part of Landspeeder Luke's Patreon, and he uploads a ton of 3D files. They're mainly for Star Wars, which comes in great with my Black Series, but these stands are phenomenal, and he made them with a better foot insert, and when I'm slicing the software, I make these a little bit bigger to accommodate the G.I. Joe figures, and I just pump these out on my 3D printer, and they work great. So there's that. All right, first thing we're going to take a quick look at is this little table, and I don't recall how much I spent on this. I want to say maybe $3, $4, if that, but it scales about like that big. It's super small. It's meant for like an office area or whatever you want to use it for, but that's what I would use it for. It's not like a dining room table or anything like that, but that's the way it scales with this, Next thing we got is this little kitchen set. It's got 4 pieces. So right here you have a sink, the cabinet doors, and the drawers all do open. Well, I said that about the drawer. This drawer appears to not open, but some of them do. But you got a cabinet which opens right here. The faucets come in a separate Ziploc baggie. I usually just glue those straight in there. There's no drainage hole. I wish that this was stainless steel, but it's not. But there's Ripper with that. And these work out great, like in the background of your photography. So we got that one right there. We got a basic countertop. This one, the drawer does open. The cabinets doors open as well. And this is made of some sort of wood. And you can see the dimensions about like that. It's pretty solid made. There it scales with Ripper right there. And what you can do is you can put these in different combinations. You can buy multiples, but they're meant to kind of go together. And I'll show you a picture of that here momentarily. Got an oven right here. You know, Dreadnought's got to eat too. So put right there. So there is the oven with the stove top. Let's get a close up of that right there. Let's see, does that drawer open? That drawer does not open. The actual oven does open. There's like a shelf you can take in and out right there. So we'll get Ripper again, give you an idea. Put that one right there. And then the last one is this corner shelf right here. And you can see these come open fairly easy. And let's see, we'll put Ripper right there. And then I'll scoot these back. Got a mess up here on my table. I don't have a studio like some of these fancy YouTubers. So right there, give you an idea how he stands. So there you go, to give you an idea. We'll throw him on the back end. Let's see if we can try getting them like this. These ankles on these G.I. Joe figures are weak sometimes. I got to put some of that Kiki stuff in there. But as you can see, you can get different combinations and set it up when you're doing some photography. Pretty cool little thing. So there's that. And the last thing we're going to look at, now these are labeled as a fun fridge, and it came with a cardboard insert with those like vegetables that went against the back wall. I took that out. It's got a little tempograph of temperature right there. I kind of wish that wasn't on there, because I'd like to use these for like if you were having a Stan Lee office area, you could put different things in the shelf, or making a collection room for an action figure. Your collectibles wouldn't be refrigerated, but wish that would do better on the clarity. But there's that right there. Here's the side where you can buy different foods and stuff to put in these. I didn't purchase those, but I've bought several things off of Temu that could work on there. And then we have this right here. So that's the box that each one of these came in. And what's cool about these, and I had no idea it did this. Either I missed it in the description, or I read it and just forgot it. I just can't tell you, but they light up and they play music as well. So, all right. So there is a close-up of the tempograph. I wish it was a sticker. I could just take that off, but it is not. Then you have that one right there. I mean, they're pretty nice and detailed. And you see they take batteries, and I'll come to that here shortly. This is like a metal, a very thin metal. And then you got the top right there. Then you got the side right there. And they do open up like so. And we'll get Ripper close to it so you can get an idea of the scale. But you'll see that the glass, well, it's a plastic. It fits in these little nipples right there where the holes are. And there's 8 total. No, there's 5 total on each side, so 10 total. But they weren't staying in place. So me and my wife put a little drop of glue, well, she did mainly, and kind of smeared it right there, because you have this overlay right here, this trim, and we just glued them on there. The cardboard insert was back there, but you can take these shelves out once you take them off the hinges right here. So they just come off and they're connected with that little nipple right there and that one. So you just place it right there, lift it up just a little bit. I found that it's easier to do the bottom one first, and you can take those shelves out and just get that cardboard out. So they also light up and play music. So it's got a switch down here. If you click it all the way over, it lights up and does the music. We'll do that one first because I don't care about the music part, and then we'll come here to the lights. So there you go. And there's the lights on. So let's get rid of the music. And there it is just with the lights. So I kind of wish that was a button where you could cycle through the different color lights, because right now it just constantly changes different colors, you know, like a lot of people using their detolfs and such. But I'd rather have it on one, you know, particular color, especially if I'm trying to do photography and stuff. I kind of like just the generic light up, or like that light green. But I still think it's real dope. I mean, this would come in handy if you're doing some like pictures in a grocery store, a convenience store. It could work great in a laboratory setting with Dr. Mindbender. I mean, you can use it for whatever you want, and I really like that. So even with the lights not staying as one color, it doesn't bother me, because I didn't even know about the lights until I got them in hand. So the lights were just a bonus to me. But here is Ripper for scale purposes, and we'll put them in front right there. I don't know, does everybody have issues with their feet just are very loose up and down? I'm just jumping on all sorts of topics. But there we go. There is Ripper in front of it right there. So yeah, I picked these up off of Temu. This kitchen set, I want to say I paid $15 for it. It was $20 or $22 on Amazon. These I haven't tried to look on Amazon to see if they're on there. But I paid, I think it was $17.97 each for these. But again, I think it's well worth it, especially with what I want to use it for. And the last thing are going to be the two motorbikes. This is a motorcycle that came with the Toy Biz Blade figure, if I'm not mistaken. It's got like a little thing where you could, you know, put a bolt or a nail into your wall and then hook it right there, and it's like Blade is riding up the wall. But I like this one because it's kind of a small frame and it kind of has that post-apocalyptic look to it. And when I saw this one, I was thinking, oh, Zorana would do great on this one. But let's see, we'll get Ripper kind of close. See, this one's a little too small for the guys, but it might work for Zorana. And then we picked up this Toy Biz. I believe it was a Toy Biz. It was with a Logan figure. It's got to be Toy Biz, the way that paint, and, you know, I don't think Hasbro does stuff like that, even back then when they first took over the Marvel Legends line. But anyway, got this bike right here. Unfortunately, the front wheel does not turn via the handlebars. It's pretty stationary right there. This part did come broke during shipping, which is unfortunate. I got both of these on Mercari. I think I paid $13 each for them, or $15. It was no more than $13 to $15 each, from two different sellers. Let's get Ripper over here. We're just going to lift him up right quick, just to get an idea of what he looks like on this one. Again, these look a little too small, but again, for what for what I want them for, I think they'll work perfect. We'll do this. Yeah, a little too small, but again, it'll work. And you know, I'm not really doing this with any type of finesse. So yeah, that's just a quick video. of some Temu pickups and some Macari pickups, props, and such that you can use for your action figures and dioramas or action figure photography. I hope y'all find these because that to me has been the best find on Temu for me. And I've been watching them. They post up and they go quick. So if you're interested, go check them out. Again, here is the box. Fun fridge. It's kind of hard to find stuff on Temu. The best way to find things is just put dollhouse furniture. Because once you start putting that in, it starts kind of collecting all sorts of 1/12 things. So next video is going to be a quick little haul video from Big Bad Toy Store. Hope you stick around and check that out. I love sharing what I've picked up in my online hunts because it's just a lot easier. But hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it helps you. If you like this kind of stuff, please like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. And again, I'm doing this for fun and just want to talk toys and props with people. All right, later. Bye. I forgot to add, when I was showing the Temu stuff off, that I pre-ordered an Amazon, well, I pre-ordered it off Amazon, but it is a fire escape, and it looks and appears to be 1/12 scale. And a long time ago, these fire escape type things, it might not be the same company, but a long time ago, they were like $120. A lot of people found them at Ross about 5-6 years ago. And every time I tried to find the fire escape shelf, it was always $110, $125. And I just watched one of Plastic Addict's videos, and he said he had got one from Amazon. So I was thinking, there's no way 2 weeks later that this would still be available. And it was. And in fact, there's several different companies that are making them now, it appears. So they had like 3-tier and 4-tier fire escapes. And I'll post the pictures right here. Not too good with editing. But I'll post the pictures so you can see what I'm talking about. Again, I saw that on Plastic Addict's page. Check him out. He does some awesome hunt videos and such. And avid collector and a real good joker. You can tell he's family oriented. So, but yeah, check out those pictures and jump on those. I don't know how long they'll last, but I automatically thought that it would look great on the side of a diorama. As soon as I get started making more dioramas, I know I keep saying that, but there's the pictures. All right, later.